Hey guys, what is up? It's Greg here from Personal Evolution. Today, bringing you a new kind of set of videos that I want to focus on in the future, which is all around crypto news. Usually I just focus on doing fundamental analysis of coins I like, but going to branch out a bit and start looking at crypto news because there's so much good stuff and bad stuff happening in the market that I just think it's a really exciting place to be. So hopefully I can bring some of that to you. So I've got my trusty bull market graphic here to explain where we're at, and I think that kind of accurately represents the current state of the market. And yeah, just kind of dive into what's happening at the moment. So without further ado, here we go. So the biggest news breaking yesterday was that Visa now settles payments in USDCs. This it's initially working with crypto.com for the service, but the company hopes to launch USDC settlement capabilities for other partners as well in the year ahead. So this is really a huge bit of news for us. We know that PayPal Crypto Merchants hasn't been released yet, and so this coming out of the blue was a really great sign for the market. And that's, I think, has really started well, the kind of title of this video is, are we in alt season? The only other thing on this story, just before we do move on, is eventually Visa also plans to settle in CBDCs. So I think that was also quite tucked away, but bullish for those guys working with the central banks. So the next news story, as I said before, alt season. Yesterday, Blockchain Backer noted that we had just closed the highest ever daily candle close for the total altcoin market cap. So again, I think off the back of this Visa news, given that it's Ethereum based, we did see a spike in Ethereum, and that pushed us to close. If I get up the trading view, we just peaked out above the previous highest candle right there. So you see, and that was yesterday. And yeah, we peaked out and then it settled back and closed the market. I can't remember what level we closed at, but yeah, I thought that was bullish news. And if we zoom out a bit, we can see that we've really gone through this huge, this was the 2017 bull run, peaked out, dropped back, did a bit of a retracement, then dropped away, and this was our kind of crypto winter, as it were. And yeah, just recently, the uptick in activity has been huge again, and you can see the difference in size. So we passed that, when was that? Kind of February, we passed the previous highs, and yeah, this is total altcoin market cap, so it excludes Bitcoin. And yeah, really positive news. In terms of what that looks like for the altcoins, if we jump to this, let's look at the dominance. We see Bitcoin still has a 60% dominance of the market. Generally, when the altcoin season really takes off is when the Bitcoin dominance really dips. And I can show you that with this. So there's this useful thing, altcoin season index. And we see that they reckon it's altcoin season at the moment. What that means is how we measure it. If the 75% of the top 50 coins performed better than Bitcoin over the last season, 90 days, it is altcoin season. And they measure this index. So this was when Bitcoin was going mad and the altcoins were doing nothing. And now you see we've slowly picked it back up through January, up into February with Cardano bursting out and stuff. And now we've just tipped over, they reckon 25th of March, we tipped it into altcoin season. So stuff really starting to warm up. In terms of what's outperformed it, the laggards, as I like to call them, Litecoin, Bitcoin, I can't even remember what that stands for, Bitcoin Cash? Is that Bitcoin Cash symbol? Yeah, okay. Monero, EOS, those guys haven't really been doing much, but all the rest of them, 75% of the market has been outperforming Bitcoin in the last 90 days. So yeah, really great news. Is it altcoin season? Yes. And that is also backed up by some breaking news about 16 hours ago now on Cointelegraph. Yeah, they also reckon it's altcoin season now. I mean, we'd still expect, so in the other altcoin seasons, the Bitcoin dominance really dipped. I mean, we're even talking there, what's that, 40%. So that's when it's really super heavy altcoin season. You can see ETH comes up and almost intersects it. There's still quite a lot of room there, but yeah. But you've also got that other trend line there, which kind of also touches it. That was, I think it was the flipping in of the alts versus Bitcoin, but it never got there. Had another go at it and then died away again. And that was then Bitcoin surged up into price over the following few years. But yeah, now we see this other trend. You can see the uptrend there. It'll be interesting to monitor this and see how it develops. Yeah, that's the big story for today. In terms of what the markets are looking like, yeah, we saw the Visa news really boosted ETH quite a lot in amongst some of the others. If I do 24 hours in the top 100 percentage, we see some huge percentages being posted. I disagree with this altcoin season index a little because I don't think we're quite there yet. I think there's still a few more. We're really waiting on that massive pop from one of the major ones to really signal the start of the altcoin season. So although 75% over the last 90 days have outperformed it, I still think we're, altcoin month is still a no. Altcoin year so far is still a no. So yeah, it's just an interesting indicator. I suggest checking it out. I'll leave a link in the description below. There we go. So yeah, that's really the main story. So I expect we will still see more green on the board for lots more cryptos. I'm particularly interested in the XRP case and stuff like that, and I think that's getting out of that cloud, and I'll come on to that, is really key, because bit of bad news was the SEC has decided to sue LBRY over $11 million in token sales. So yep, here we go again, you might say. And I think this is probably why I'm feeling probably a bit more negative about the altcoin season than maybe others in the market or other indicators. Yeah, it just seems like SEC might jump from platform to platform, charging them for selling their tokens, and this is going to keep happening until we really get clarity. One of the good things for XRP, I'm quite bullish on it, is that it's the first one to go through this, and we had some interesting news from the SEC lawsuit the other day, because Ripple basically said it's time for you to decide whether you're actually suing us or you're suing all the XRP holders. And we had this whole relist XRP thing. I'm not sure if we'll see the same response with LBRY, but it's not great news. This could really dampen the market somewhat. But yeah, I thought that was worth saying. Feel free to read the story a bit more. Apparently this has been ongoing for 3 years already, LBRY. But yeah, I haven't really dug too much into it. So yeah, I thought that was interesting. This story was quite interesting in that I thought it had some wider implication for the market. So the stocks are set to crunch. Yeah, Monday will form an interesting open for the US equities as fear mounts over the impact of Friday's 20 billion worth of block trades. Yeah, tech stocks have been dragging down traders' profits, and yeah, the volatility in stocks applies a knock-on effect for Bitcoin. So we're interested in seeing how the Bitcoin market will respond to the stock market dipping. Otherwise, it's still consolidating. If we drop below the 54 support, it could go down significantly. More stuff about April gains depends on consumer spending. I know JRNY crypto is really bullish for April, but will people be able to just dump their $1,400 stimulus checks in again? We don't know. And that was really it on that story. Finally, rounding off the kind of looking backwards stuff, this sort of shit really annoys me when the guy who basically takes a shit on Ripple, Jay Clayton, oversaw the Ripple bombshell dropping on the 24th. I think it was Christmas Eve. What a lovely gift. And then he was stepping down. So yeah, Jay Clayton has joined a crypto advisory board, which I think a lot of people find laughable, really. And yeah, it's just this sort of stuff that kind of annoys people in the crypto thing, but hey ho, what can you do? And I thought, yeah, just one thing summing up in there is the irony of someone who has resulted in 50 billions worth of cryptocurrency value being lost is now a crypto advisor. Yeah, rounding off on a down note, let's take a quick look at what's coming up, trying to get back into the upbeat. So CoinMarketCap, really good resource for upcoming events. I just highlighted a few here. We have Cardano, ADA Pay on Shelly Mainnet. I'm not sure where this is at, but it's supposedly coming tomorrow. So really bullish news on Cardano and COTI. The other one that I was quite interested in is Secret doing a governance token airdrop. I think that'll be quite bullish for Secret, obviously. And again, that's supposed to drop tomorrow. Chili's also announcing a new token launch for Pro Fighting League fans. I think this will be really good because it'll bring a new set of people to the thing. I really like to the market. I think what Chili's are doing are really great for the crypto space in general. The final thing I pulled up here was just COTI again, debit card and bank announcement. Again, I need to check if they've already been released, but that's scheduled for the 31st. So yeah, two things on COTI there. I'd expect to see this going nuts. Let me just pull up the price chart for it and see where we actually are. Whether the price is already baked into that. So trading view, I always prefer to go on trading view. I think it just gives a bit more information. So yeah, you can see towards through March and stuff, we've had this nice run up. It seems to have consolidated a bit. Like we've had a dip, we've had a spike, we've had a dip. I'll be interested to see what someone who's much more familiar with the project makes of this, as we're already quite high. And as I always say on this channel, just be wary that we are still in a bull run. So buying at these prices, you want to hold on to really good projects, not just stuff that you want to flip quickly. But yeah, some quite strong news for COTI there. The last one that I thought was interesting that I've been seeing a lot on Twitter is OMI, Economy, or Ecomi, and they're doing a Uniswap listing. I don't know if they're already on PancakeSwap, and that'll be worth checking out because I think Uniswap is really struggling with the fees on Ethereum at the moment. But yeah, I think that is a nice kind of roundup of the news. So yeah, quite bullish sentiment overall. I think whether we get this guy coming in and going huge in the next few days is questionable. But definitely altcoin season is definitely around the corner. It just remains to be seen whether Bitcoin tops out again first and then we see it like we have in the past, or it starts going crazy first of all. I think probably one of the biggest things I'm watching is the SEC news, especially now that they've done a secondary lawsuit, which is just really annoying on the whole. But yeah, it'll be great to see where this goes. So I hope you like this content, a bit longer than I thought it was going to be. As always, if I've got anything wrong, leave it in the comments below, or if you think I've missed anything super important, just let me know in the comments, and I'll probably include it in the next one. If there's any coins that you like to shill, let me know, and I'll take a deep dive in our fundamental analysis series. And yeah, give us a like and a subscribe, and that will be really great. Okay, that's it for today. So enjoy the rest of your day and have a good, what day is it? Tuesday.